What's the best weird camping accessory?
Welcome to Good Mythical More. If you're a camper, you might be a little bit weird. And that means
If you're a habitual camper, then yeah, I think it goes hand in hand. There's something about
being
wild.
I love camping, you love camping, but we haven't been camping as much as we used to.
I'm a van camper. I like a little lux. I like to lock the door. I like a bed.
You talked me into trying one of those camper situations, and then I did, and two things happened. Number one, I haven't been camping again. But I've thought to myself, if I go camping again, I got to use the van.
Yes, you do.
And that's why I haven't been again, because you have to make a reservation.
Oh.
You know, you can't just be like, let's just get in the car and go camping, fam.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, getting the fam to go camping is its own little hurdle.
I think I did that one time in my entire fatherhood experience where all four of us went camping together. And it was actually like kind of a,
well, because
it was a family moment.
It was memorable. We did that a few times. And then it was over. And now I just remember it, and that's good enough.
Every dad thinks that they're going to do it all the time. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to be camping all the time. And maybe there are some dads who do.
I am actually cleaning out my camping gear and getting rid of most of it.
Oh, I thought you were saying you're looking at your camping gear and reasserting
I'm admitting
yourself.
defeat. Maybe some of these things that we're going to show you today are going to get us all back into camping.
How about a fishing rod for your s'mores?
Chase, do you know anything about this? Is this a firm line or is that just dangling out there? Because that would seem stupid.
I think it is just dangling. I'm double checking.
Well, it seems like it might be a metal thing, whether it's a chain or whether it is firm.
So you're just back here, you're doing the thing, then you let it go and it just pendulums out there?
Right. It is a metal rod, and at the bottom is like a
metal contraption.
Yeah, you can kind of skewer the marshmallows or wieners or whatever you want to dangle over the fire.
This is just a dumb game version.
No, but it could swing. You step back and it's swinging, so it's kind of rotisserieing itself.
I don't know.
But I'll tell you right now,
a bit dumb.
I don't think I would break it out. Like you have to be calculated about the camping stuff that you break out amongst a group of people. It's like, is this a joke? Am I breaking out a joke thing? Mm-hmm. Am I breaking out something that people will think is a good idea? You break this out. This is for the jokes.
It doesn't make it easier. It just doesn't.
It actually probably lowers your precision because if you've got your marshmallows on a long skewer kind of thing, you can turn and you can be the rotisserie guy. Mm-hmm. You know?
And I've got some that they curve around at the end so they won't like poke your friend's eye out in the darkness. It'll break their nose, but it won't poke their eye out.
You remember we knew that family. They had a kid who got for years he had issues because his brother poked him with a marshmallow like coat hanger or something like that.
Yeah.
It ended up being fine, but like boy, it ruined the camping trip. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you need to get the curved ones, retractable, curved at the end.
So we're saying
not.
No bueno on this one. We don't like this.
But there's just not enough control.
And it's not even a good joke.
There's no joke.
It's not even
Hey, look, I'm fishing.
Yeah, I'm fishing for s'mores.
For s'mores. It's not really a joke at all. And it's called Firebugs with a Z. If you really want this, you can get this at rustandcinder.com. I wouldn't recommend it.
But we don't actually have it with us.
Nope. But we do have this one with us.
Oh, this is concentrated coffee, which I do think that the concentrated coffee is the way to go when you're camping. I'll just use those little from the grocery store, the Starbucks Via. A lot of times when you're camping, just the instant coffee.
Yeah, instant powdered.
Pretty good.
Boil the water, pour in the coffee. I mean, this is a concentrated tube of coffee.
It's probably much cheaper than the individual ones, and you can also dial in your strength.
Can you guess what country this is from?
Okay, well, it's in a tube, and so I would think it would be Scandinavian. Okay, and I'm going to go all the way to Finland, Sweden, Norway.
It's Switzerland.
Okay, well.
Swiss made, so it's not
Okay, so it's not Scandinavian.
No, it's not.
But you,
I thought it was.
But you seemed.
I thought Swiss.
Hold on, you
Swiss
did the
was-
Switzerland, Sweden thing like a lot of
Yep,
Americans
yep.
do.
I
I
did
would
that.
never do that.
I did that for a
I wouldn't
second.
do that.
So no normal, classic black, and we have sweet black here. I want to go with the classic black. I've emptied my coffee mug.
No, they got two things for us to stir.
Oh,
so we
and
could
it's
see it
visible.
happen.
This is even nicer. Oh, and look what they got, right?
Oh, one of my favorite little things.
What we loved from the main.
A twisty.
It says squeeze the day on it. You take it.
You put it on the back,
There's like 30 cups in that tube, which is insane.
and you go ahead and. Oh man, this is not going to be easy.
1 tablespoon equals for three
I
and a
don't think
half
we-
ounces
I don't
of
think
water.
we need it right here at the beginning
Yeah, well, you
because there's.
Yeah, but I know you want to use it.
I do want to use it. How do you go? Oh, look, there's a measuring thing on the side. But how do you? But
It's not a measuring thing.
It's not a measuring
It's
thing.
just
It's
like
like how,
shows you
how much
progress.
more you've got. It's kind of purposeless.
All right, so I got the hot agua.
Oh, it's got the little piercer. I love this. This is like a prescription ointment that you put in your body.
It saves space,
That's my favorite thing
and
about
it doesn't
prescriptions.
create as much trash.
How much do you want? Tell me when. Oh,
That is
appetizing.
appetizing. Boy.
Well, all coffee is concentrate. Anyway,
I think that's not enough because it says
I think that you
a
have
half
a
a
twist key
half
to
a teaspoon.
well, you've done that, friend.
get it out, but you're just squeezing the tube.
You've done enough for both of us, I believe. Don't you think?
I'm just gonna do one. Go ahead and do another.
In this one? I'll do less in this one. I'm going to do actual half a teaspoon. Just that much.
Just that much? That's gonna be for you then, because you don't want the caffeine, and I do. All right, so go and pour that. This looks weak.
I actually got a mattress that fits in the back of my truck.
You never slept on it.
I've never slept on it. I've never even unfurled it.
Doesn't smell great.
Okay,
I mean,
this
it
doesn't
smells
seem
kind of
strong.
instant.
It doesn't seem strong enough by color.
I just think we need to add more.
I'm going to just do it until it's the right color. This looks great every time. It makes me excited every time.
Slug. Let me do it too.
Maybe do a little bit straight in your mouth.
You know what I'm gonna do? No, you ain't gonna do that. What is this? A comedy show? Oh, how do I? This is what I want to do. This is who I want to be. Why is it not staying on there?
Smells like coffee.
Why it's not working?
Once it gets a little bit more empty, it'll roll itself and stay.
Now that's a lot. If that's
You need that much. More over here. It tastes like weak diner coffee right now. More.
I mean, we're using so much of it.
More.
This is not. I think we've. Really though?
We're used to
You guys are gonna have
strong.
the zoomies the rest of the day.
We're strong coffee boys. That's what we want.
And then I want, because now it looks kind of strong. Now I want to.
Do they have decaf? Because I've been asking
This is
about
what
this
I
at
think I want.
restaurants. You know, do you have decaf coffee? And it's like something about the restaurants where the food is really, really good. They don't have it. And then I feel dumb for asking. But I want a little coffee at the end of the night, man.
Doesn't
It's
seem like
very
they have
instant
decaf.
tasting.
They do have decaf?
No, does not look like they have decaf.
Switzerland, yeah. People in Europe don't understand decaf.
If I'm out in a
And I
beautiful
don't understand.
Swiss countryside and I'm waking up and I get this, it'll fulfill a need.
Oh, milk helps so much, man. Cream helps so much.
But it's still got that like very instant coffee taste.
It does. I'm not going to argue with you.
So if I'm out there in the wild, like if I was camping or a camper still, I would take this home with me today.
But can I maybe argue against it for a moment?
And matter of fact, I might take it home with me.
You got to do something to make the water
Because I have a
hot.
box.
You got to make the water hot, right?
Yeah.
The real challenge in making coffee for yourself while camping is something to get the coffee hot.
Yeah.
If you're going to go through the trouble of getting coffee hot, is it really that much harder to just brew some coffee? Because they make all these
French press.
like a French press.
French press.
Just take a French press. And
But if you're backpacking, I think you got to be a backpacker.
Oh, I'm never
and I
doing
am
that.
not that fool.
never doing that.
I am not going to put stuff on my back and go somewhere that I
My
can't
car
drive.
can't make it. I'm not sleeping there.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So this is for
I've never walked anywhere to sleep.
Swiss backpackers with everything you wanted
Never.
on your back.
I've never walked to a sleeping destination. If you've got one of those Airbnbs where I have to park, like it's somebody else's property to walk, I'm not going to sleep at your Airbnb.
Yep.
I want to be able to drive into the place I'm sleeping. You know, there's got to be a garage.
Yes, it isn't working for us. Let's go to the next.
We hate everything today.
Well,
Hey, but we gave it a fair
we're
shot.
just assessing.
Give it a fair shot.
Now
Weird
this
that it
is
seems
weird.
like if it was, they did have decaf, you might have been ready to go for it.
I would have loved it.
This is so weird. What is this called, Chase? Does it have a name, like a product name?
Oh yeah, that is the crotch pot, like a crock pot, but
Okay.
for your crotch.
Hey, so if you want to lose friends, listen up. This is a thing where you put food that you want to warm up into this bag, and then you put this bag down your pants. Yes, down your pants.
It even shows a picture of it going down your pants, not in front of your pants.
This is on your butt side, and you like put that on your belt loops. You strap it to your belt loops or the top of your pants, and then you sit around and warm it up. And then, ostensibly, you break it out in front of other people and eat it.
You pull a pocket out of your britches.
It's really weird that they say it's a camp stove. I mean, I guess, yeah, you're providing the heat.
Well, some people run real hot.
That's true.
Some people run real hot.
Body heat, cooking,
Ultimate
on the
fuelless,
trail.
ultralight backpacking stove, climate change friendly because it has zero carbon monoxide hazards. I mean,
I don't know. I think there's some carbon monoxide that's going through.
carbon dioxide, yeah, but
It's more of a Dutch oven situation.
Exactly.
I mean, it is literally a Dutch oven. You're farting on your food. You are.
And what if
You
you're
just
sharing?
are.
What if you're sharing? And
Yeah,
what
it's very
food?
You're
intimate.
farting on Sharon's food.
What food do you want to be this temperature? Like, name a food that you want to be lukewarm. Like, really? Is there something that your body heat gets to an appropriate temperature? This is a thing that I never completely understood about.
I can't.
Couscous.
Yeah,
Our,
I guess so.
You know, our former employee here from many years ago,
Production
a
assistant.
production assistant who would cook a hot pocket in his pocket. But that was
He
his
wouldn't
pocket.
cook it. He would warm it with his body.
But that
heat.
was a pocket. It wasn't. It was down on the leg area. Now I still don't understand it, and I don't stand by it. But did it get it to a temperature where it was acceptable? I don't believe so. Peas, maybe peas,
no.
couscous, peas. Yeah, maybe anything that's
soft
spherical.
yes back here.
Dippin' Dots.
No. No, absolutely.
Yeah,
not.
this just doesn't make any sense. This cannot be a successful business endeavor. This thing.
No, that's just
Yeah,
dumb.
it seems like a gimmick,
dumb.
but I mean, again, in the like ultralight backpacking world, maybe it's doing well. I
See,
can't
that-
see it doing that.
If
great.
you get too wild, you start to get weird, and if this is up your alley, then you know that you're in the weird world of wildness.
Is anybody here a walking camper? Like they like
Backpacker,
yes.
a walking camper.
James, of course.
Yeah, and let's
you're still
let's
doing
not
it, huh?
follow his lead,
You're still doing it.
Mister. I took my shoes off,
Despite
fell
what
in a
happened.
stream, and went over a waterfall.
The reason I don't do it is because I don't trust myself to have a sleeping arrangement on the ground that will not result in me waking up and having a horrible day because of my back.
Okay,
That's why I don't do it. That's my defense.
I don't do it because I deserve better.
Yeah, that too.
You know, I like to be able to crank up my tent and drive it away. And that's where this comes in. Now, this is a battery-powered ice maker.
Okay.
Ice is so important, and it's the hardest thing to have when you're camping. Homevol.
You got to use a lot of power to make ice, and that's why there's a battery on the machine and then 2 backup batteries, and then a thing to plug into your car. Like this is going to use a lot of battery power.
But there's nothing like having like a nice iced beverage. You know, of course, a cooler full of ice with like cans of drinks in it, pretty good too.
It says 6 to 8 minutes to make ice with this thing, so it's got to be very, very powerful.
It's impressive.
I've been noticing something.
I don't believe it.
I was recently in a place where I was taking a lot of big Ubers with other people.
Big Ubers.
Big Ubers, like the SUV Ubers.
Okay.
And I was noticing the trend is to have, if you've got some coffee on your hand that you're getting on places now, but just so you know. But it's okay, it's gone now.
I feel it.
It absorbs.
Feel it. It's a black shirt. Thank you, though.
In the Escalades, because a lot of the Uber drivers have either the Suburban or the Escalade, like the big ones. And they have captain's chairs in the second row. In between the captain's chairs, cooler in the car. Pop the top, cold beverages.
Electric cooler, no ice, right?
No ice, but I bet you could do it if you wanted to.
Well, but you don't need to.
And the other trend.
It's a fridge. You're describing a fridge.
Well, don't steal my thunder.
I actually think this is better. Oh,
Fridge. No. Yeah, it's a fridge. And then the other thing.
How did I steal your thunder? Are you about to tell a big joke about? And it was a fridge.
Stealing my thunder is the wrong word. Don't diminish the incredible thing that I'm talking to you about.
I'm just saying it's amazing to have a fridge there, more so than a cooler.
The other thing that some of them
cooler.
are having is that game on the iPad, the trivia game on the iPad.
Yeah.
That we played when we were in New York.
Yeah.
And
you can see that on the Mythical
I was
Society.
in an Uber and I had cold beverages and endless trivia. And I was like, I don't need a car.
Yeah.
If everywhere I went, I was playing trivia and drinking cold beverages, I would never drive again.
This is a rapper lifestyle.
Yes.
You're talking
Are
about
the rappers doing trivia?
You're talking about a Maybach.
So what is that?
A Maybach is a big,
Like a mobile office?
Yeah.
Like that thing that Kevin Hart took us around in one time?
I think so, yeah.
Have we ever
I think
told
that
y'all
was
that
a
story?
Sprinter van. Kevin Hart.
So you remember that thing we shot with Kevin Hart many years ago? It was
for his
Kevin
Fit
Hart
channel.
Fit channel. And so we went and we had to shoot one thing on one side of town and another thing on the other side of town. So we were shooting one thing on the west side, and then we had to go to the valley to put on leotards basically and go into a park with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Y'all want to ride with me in my mobile office?" We're like, "Yeah." So it was just the two of us and Kevin Hart in the back of a mobile office going
like
through Laurel Canyon or whatever.
like a Sprinter van, but
And
it had
was like
it was all leather, like 2 big leather recliners
and a big,
and a
huge
television,
TV,
and
a
then
desk.
And then there was some seats behind it. So
Do you think he had a fridge and trivia in there? I didn't even think to look, but he probably did. He probably had a fridge in there.
Yeah, I don't know. What were we talking to him about?
He was asking a lot of questions about our business because this is like 10 years ago when everybody was like, whatever these guys are doing.
He was trying to figure something out. I don't think we helped him.
And we were like, man, we don't know what we're doing.
Haven't talked to him since.
We're making it up as we go along, you know? Let's just, what else you got in this big truck?
You got some drinks or something, dude?
Yeah, let's just play trivia.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get one of those one day.
But so you like this?
I like this, but I kind of talked myself into a cooler full of ice that you bring ahead of time. But yeah, I do like it.
I got to go camping again is the main thing I'm beginning to think, and I got to do it in one of those vans.
This is more of, I think this is like tailgate vibes.
And I got to bring a trivia game.
Tailgate.
And I got to get somebody else to drive it.
Tailgate.
I'll get my wife to drive it.
You know how if you listen to a Rick Ross song, there's a woman who always says, Maybach music.
I don't know if I've listened to a Rick Ross song recently.
Maybach
Hold on,
music.
she says it in multiple tracks?
That's how you know it's a Rick Ross song. Maybach
And a
music.
Maybach is one of these big vans?
A Maybach is a luxury brand of car that then I think they have these like, it's a big SUV. Yeah.
Okay, you talk about that. I'm gonna look Maybach up.
Candwich PB&J sandwich kit. So you screw the top off of this plastic can and it's got stacks of these pre-made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in it.
Yep. You might like a 2-pack, like the picture where you can get strawberry and grape.
But how many are stacked in each one?
Let's see. It looks like there are
15 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber. It doesn't. I can't see the count on there, but
not a lot of information on their website.
it's kind of like an Uncrustable, but it's more like a pita.
Mercedes owns them.
Yeah, it's a Mercedes, like a Sprinter van.
It's like a Rolls Royce from Mercedes.
It looks like a car, actually.
How have I never?
So it looks
No, it's a brand. It's just a really nice car. They have like this sports car. They have a big SUV.
the big SUV, and it probably.
I've seen these
they
driving
probably
around.
Kit these things out. Rick Ross is a big man.
And I thought that it was just a Rolls Royce because I just don't pay attention to this kind of thing. It just sort of like.
When you get one of those, you should listen to some Rick Ross.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to get a
Maybach
Maybach
music.
now, with a cooler in it, with the trivia.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
You can take it
Just
camping.
be one.
I'm gonna take this car camping.
It looks like it's one per can. There's
Okay, one per
sandwich.
can.
That car.
That's
We are
weird.
camping in that car. I'll be out there sleeping in the Adirondacks.
Shop the new glow-in-the-dark cockatree summoning tea and metallic sticker now at mythical.com.